we last left off, lighting up my house. We're currently lighting up rooms. But yeah, the goal of this village is to start getting ability for Ars Nova, as well as ability for easy villages, and maybe start going down the road with easy villagers. Goal is to get a villager with glass and a few other things with the villagers. That's the first floor lit up. Back to the high place and lights that place a little more than Actually, I should be getting magic experience now. Yeah. Actually, I saw something here. If you're getting started, I did something. Yes. Ooh, that is good. That is good. We got a real good item out of that. Real good. I've got all of them going. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. This is actually really good. Is this the second level? No, this is the first level. So we're one step closer to that, which is the best one, but this is still very good. We can store enchantments. We don't have to keep them in a chest. What do you use for? Smelt it into a pearl. Okay. So water sources, turn it straight into a energy upgrades. 5 of them. I don't really have to light up my house, but I think it's the effect. I'm going down the max mana route right now. Just so I could keep spawning more of these things. The next we can do is that. I also need to get up there too. And that's the second floor lit up. I keep forgetting I need to put a block there. You know what? Being that this is the attic, we'll just do that. And my attic. And that's the attic lit up. Well, what just? Oh, there we go. There we go. Fully lit up. Yeah, just spin me that around. We'll quickly level it out. Being that this is the attic, I have yet to decide if I want to even actually do something with this space either. But doing 3 wide halls actually made things a bit easier on that end. yeah, I need to get on the buff. Yeah, it does take a while, and I don't have a source berry farm going, so I can't really just burn source berries to increase my mana regeneration. Yeah, we got a pretty good spot for a base. This is going to take multiple levels to get to the mana regen. Or not. Got plus 3 mana regen right there. Nice. That's the ruffle. What up? Yeah, if I apply infinite torches, I'd also light the roof up with the torches. If I had to use this, it'd be torches. Now, the reason I have the magic in the village is that we're building Ars Nova building and a villager trading hall. A few up the villager buildings with easy villagers in mind. That's the goal. I actually can't keep leveling that up because I can just simply spam this wherever I want. Not there. Oh, not there. I actually light the outside of the house up a bit. Every spot with a log. And a corner too. We're gonna put it on there, even though we got the mega torch, we're just gonna put that there because. Yeah, this is a bit high up, but it'll work for my purposes. It's not really to light the outside up, it's more for decoration. It's more so that there's light on the house itself. Probably should clean those chunks. And I'll just clean the series of chunks over here as well. So everything's will be built around the house. Pretty well. It's dark out, night's coming out, and you can see the house pretty well. There's different chests. Once ours has been processed, we're putting it in a wood chest. What's in this chest? We'll start with ours. 4 pillars. 1 type of wood, 2 type of wood. Flourishing, flashing, cascading, blazing, and fixing. Trying to figure out how to combine all 5. Because the goal for the ours non-building is it's going to have all 5 of these. Nice. I'm so used to tapping Ultramine because how I set myself up, I do add Ultramine. So the book. A projectile can be a little more useful. There we go. I call that sufficiently lit up. So yeah, we're just gonna cover this up. Too much to fill in. It's a cave, after all. And I do like building on like a certain level of stuff, so you can't find me getting dirt and just setting up the terrain for the entire building. I am not I've not gotten to the point where I can build around terrain effectively, but I can at least make the terrain that works best for me. And I keep forgetting that's not how you do it. Do we have a trash can I can use? I got everything. Nah. We're not gonna trash stuff. I do need to dig this trench out. Now I do not mind there being stone. We do have more dirt to work with. Now, storage facility I'm making kind of small because I do plan to change this out eventually to refined, but for right now I got to do storage. And eventually this will kind of become a cluster mess due to the fact that part of the villager plan is to get redstone so I can start making sophisticated storage chests, iron chests at least. Maybe make this like a complementary gold. Upgrade the copper one down there to iron, and I'll have every chest basically iron connected to a thing. Which might means I need to go to the nether for. Let me look up self. Sophisticated storage. I just look up self and we just go from there. We are not going to use the ones in barrels. Or the shulker boxes, really. Storage I/O. know we got the new. Is there anything for like info? No, there's no info stuff. Let me go look at something real quick. Because I am very much curious. So I can't use that, and no pump upgrade? I found out that you can't make the pump upgrade. Can you make the tank upgrade? Oh, that might be why you can't make them. There's no tank upgrade. It says you can't make these. That makes sense. I'll just go over here and look it up directly. Let's see if we can have it selected. Store. I like my mix. The reason why we're not gonna use. Do we have RF tools? I'm gonna say it's storage. Why do I have infinite speed, regeneration, and strength? Does that have to do with this? Maybe. That sucks, there's no RF tools. Ah, I can't even do it until I go to the nether, dude. These guys forgot a very good mod to add, and that would have been RF tools storage, because then you could just have some simple interface, because sophisticated storage doesn't give you that. Ah, that fucking sucks. honestly, I'm thinking about changing out all these stairs on the outside too. That looks weird. Yeah, we'll do that sometime soon. Let's grab a shovel. We're grabbing a bunch of this. I'm doing a lot of terraforming. Got messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10, 11, 13, 14. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. If you're wondering why it's getting a bit of a bigger building, it's just because I had kind of had to design it to where I could get all 4 wood types in. You know what? I have an idea. Green will be the connecting one. Then the rod beams will be blue-green. Yeah, so this is planks. And we can start flooring. And building the walls a bit. Does our know need this big of a building? Probably not, but I wanted to make sure to use all 4 wood types. Windows here and here. Nah. These definitely will have window. Gotta go do something. I'll be right back. I'm back. So we're building this. We do windows, even if they might be pointless. Like this window here, facing the... Just having pretty much a full view of the storage facility eventually if we keep adding chests and going up. Which is maybe the plan. It's going to be just storage facility. Now I know that these is 2 blocks, but it's like actually 2.5, which is fine. A 3-block gap between buildings is my goal. The majority of the gap is 3 blocks. We're golden. Perfect. Oh yeah, I need to move my mic closer because I think I'm very quiet. Yeah, and it's also picking up a bunch of other stuff too, which is concerning. Wish I could hear what it's picking up. But yeah, this is going to be, I gotta get real close. Close. Oh, it's not really picking up anything. Close. Oh, it's not really picking up anything. Close. I definitely gotta remember that on the athletics to never touch this one. Grow in size. That sounds like I'm gonna get bigger. And everything's built around 2-block tall me, not 3-block or 4-block. Are walled in. Up on up, put these here. And then we can start going around with green. By the way, this is just order of how things happened. Green ended up being the one that needed to find that I had to fit in somewhere. I didn't think about this until too late. I was already building a bigger building. But that's fine. Nothing's gonna be as magnificent as my house. I'm just building a very base house, building here. I'm probably just gonna put this down and then just simply cover the top up with planks. Might get rid of the slabs. Yeah, no, we're not gonna use the slabs. Can I even repurpose? No, I cannot, so I'm just gonna keep these in my inventory. Because I have no intention of using it, but we're just going to do this. Since this is not the storage room, we're going to do full blocks. That should be enough.
hopefully. But honestly, we are kind of away from the torch, so I probably should light these up. Make sure nothing can spawn out over here or down there. We will light this roof up before we leave. The reason why I say we're kind of far away from the torch is that earlier in the stream, I got attacked by a zombie while looking up sophisticated storage and figure out how I'm going to use that temporarily. Because I do plan to go to Refined at some point. There we go. Oh yeah, we gotta line it up. Well, first off, go by the corners. So we're basically, we got a simple task. Alright, there you go. The roof is lit up. Actually, I have 2 light spells. One is touch light 2. And now we just sit here and wait. We wait for the thing to fill up. Which is going to be a bit. Also, these buildings, if they do put windows in, will not get anything fancy. They will get stick windows. And the reason being is it's not as expensive as glass at this time. I might replace them, but until I have the resources to do so, they're getting stick windows. It's so easy to... What is the control for changing? Oh, it's a completely different color. I have got to edit that. Red one, blue, green one, blue one, save all. Color has to match what I already am doing. Magic torches. Yeah, I like this idea. Magic torches. Only for the base, though. We will have something going this direction too. I'm thinking this is the direction we're going to build our mine. When I start digging, I'm going to dig an actual hole. That's where it's going to be. Longer the distance, the longer. But now we gotta determine what we're gonna build the villager trading hall out of. That is the real question now. Do we want to use ours? Do another ours building? If I have ours wood, because we got so much of it. Like, because of all these different types, we're able to. It's absolute plethora. You know what? We'll do a pure cherry building. Pure building on a cherry. Now, it's going to be a bit different straight up due to the fact that it's going to be kind of hard to determine what I want with it. Because the biggest problem is actually going to be is going to be the fact that we're going to have multiple things going. We're going to have a trader hall. We're going to have iron farms going in there. We're going to have multiple things. We'll even use 6 as a marker. That's as close. This is the line we cannot cross. Go every 3. This is a marker that indicates that we cannot go past this. We put a point. This blocking over. I think I want to go 1 over. Of course, that's going to make that hard. Let's see how cherry wood we already have going for us. We got that and that. That's good. That's good. We needed this. We needed some planks already. The real question is, do I want to do cherry pillars, cherry wood pillars, or just straight pure cherry wood like that? But do I want to mimic this one, or do a hybrid of this one and that one? Because I'm thinking of just making it a straight up rectangle. You always got different design because it had different wood to work with. It has a bunch of different wood to work with. Had to try to work with all the wood logs. That was the plan. I like how that ended up. Now the reason why most of the time I'm always going to just have it, because I eventually may take out these two and add a second layer. These buildings are probably going to be, I'm not afraid to make them purely layered. Just keep going up. This one had restrictions. This is a house. Those are buildings of for doing X, Y, and Z. They're restricted. This is a house. It's supposed to kind of look nice and look comfy. We'll work on improving the comfy, but also we can remove that. Place of cherry wood. We'll do that design. That being said, oh yeah, because I need to do a few things. One, you, and you. 2, you 2. The wood. Actually, we'll keep that stuff here. Food chest. Oh yeah, and I still need to work because I got plates, I got bowls to dip. And since we're quite far away from I have no idea what that effect really does. But yeah, we're just going to move the crafting table closer, and honestly, do not forget the magic torches. I don't mind too much wasting magic, because that's just simply pushing forward. The door should be right here. Do have a rule of 3 blocks between the highest terrain. And now we'll just build it a long ways down. We'll build it as big, long, at least matching that structure there. We went too far. What the struggle with that one and the other building was literally the fact that I changed the shape. The reason getting built so big is that villagers are going to be built. Oh yeah, everything that's going to be involved in this building is everything dealing with villagers. We're going to have a trading farm, iron farms, breeders, incubator, farmers. It's going to be a whole setup. And now we're just building the floor. This is going to be a pure pink building. That one I took after did these. I'm just building simple. I'm a simple-minded dude. We're just going to have a simple house here, building here. And another reason I do pink. Insult the villagers. Their intelligence is an insult to me. If If you weren't gonna fight me, you should have. I just followed my instructions. Well, now I don't need these anymore because I've got the baseline built. They will fit in with parameter. But it actually is a good idea on my part. I should have done with that one, is just built this row of sticks. But then again, I wasn't using 6 at the time. But yeah, we'll do that from now on. And we have no need for windows in this building. It's another set of logs. The reason why I don't need windows is that it's going to be filled to the top to bottom with villagers, trading, iron farms, etc. This will be, we even might have a bit of our food coming out of this building too. As I mentioned, the farmers. The farmers are primarily going to be for breeding, but we might leave some to collect wheat, collect different crops that the villagers can farm. Now I gotta think about this because we got 4 blocks tall. At the bottom of the chest, top is going to be eye hoppers. But on the side could come hoppers, and then right above that be the incubator. Then coming from the side again. Let's do it on this side. Chest at the bottom. 3 blocks of the hopper, and above that's the incubator. And across for that is going to be a hopper with a breeder. Up 3 blocks up, and then 4 blocks up would be the farmer. Yeah, I think we can build a roof here. For now, I'll close it up, but eventually, if we're going to continue, these buildings are going to always expand upward. Not horizontally, but upward. Is there space designated to them is where I build them. They cannot go horizontal, they have to go up. At least for right now, because we're doing the building. These buildings, I should be able to get away with just going up. That one's the questionable one, but I also built it bigger than, but either one, the storage one's fine. I'm using refine, so it will shrink its size once I get that going, but that's going to take time and probably a few AFK and a bunch of AFKing with mystical agriculture going full blast. But we're kind of taking this slow. The fact we're building a building for our villagers instead of just setting it up right away in the middle of nowhere, just anywhere. Yeah, we kind of started ours a little outside it, but we did build the building eventually. I just wanted to make sure I get light sources going right off the bat, and it's very good for lighting. Because it's basically free torches. If I bet right me too many planks, that's fine. We still have to do one more step at the corners. Just get that done since I can reach. Actually, this building very well might be expanded just because I might increase iron farm production eventually. So this building is definitely for sure going to be built up. But while we're at it, let's make some cherry doors. We want to need... Let's start doing our... We're not going to do full lighting yet. The reason we're splitting is that we're going to actually have them go. The stairs are going to be back here. There we go. Inside is lit up. I forgot to light up the roof. I think I could get to that block there. Yeah, I knew I could get up here. We'll do the corners. Wrong key. And there we go, this roof is lit up. These will change when I do expand. Like all these buildings, when I expand, their lighting schemes on top will change. 4. You make 4 per, so it's 1, 2, 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Hopefully that will be enough. Ow. Probably should start from the top and go down. Beautiful. Our cherry box is complete. Let's go put this wood back. And pillagers. Dandy. Oh yeah, if I think you could do. And I forget, I'm in the version where I can kill them. And not get bad omen off the bat. What do we got? Ooh, bad omen 5. I think I put the bad omen in the wrong chest, because that should be considered a hostile mob drop, not a passive. Or random ass item. That's a hostile mob drop. Stuff that grow. Eggplant. Gotta make. I'm gonna plan to make like some place where I can farm all these. Heading on the wood is going to need space. I'm gonna hold off on you. Did I put the bad omen in here? Yes, I did. Bad omen goes in here because it's a hostile mob drop. I will leave the banner where it's at, just because that's actually kind of useless. But pick a chest for the dirt. Crossbows goes in weapons and tools. Might go. These chests right here these two chests might get more sorted depending on how much armor and tools I get. I could end up splitting between swords, pickaxes, axes, and such. But until that time comes, they're just going to be all together. Because I've actually done it where I had set up where there was a chest for helmets, chest plates, boots, leggings, boots, shields, and all a bunch of stuff. Or the unstackables had their own chest. That's just because I had so much of that stuff. Now we can light up. Yay, more magic. Plus 25 max mana. We'll keep going down to there. Once we get down like right here, we're going to start going down these two. And then eventually get the mana regen. That's the real main goal, is the mana regen for these rocks, because I don't really care about the rest. But with these buildings, they're required to have their own areas lit up. And where they get lit up is going to determine alrighty, our little base area is looking pretty nice. Do need to move all this stuff here, but this is going to be the front yard. I'm probably not going to make myself a backyard, as this is going to be kind of like a bay. As you can tell, I'm building out buildings, and so this kind of looks a little clustered. And I forgot that I was going to do stairs there, so let me go grab some wood. And why did I put planks in here? They got their own chest. I'll keep them for now. We need to make stairs for them. I think we just need 2 more. R1. A little overestimation. Oh well. Let's head on back. Put these in here. This is also proving that trees are going to get their own. Unfortunately, they do not have botany pots, which would have been nice, because then I could just have auto-grown trees. All these trees too. Just goes auto botany pots. Get them to auto-grow. But anyways, I need to do one thing, and that is simply put. Where are you? Glass panes are in here. We're going to start. Let's actually look up at easy. We got easy villagers, we got piglins, trader. So they basically you don't see inside these at all. Except the easy barter for some reason. But we want to make one of these. We'll do this later, but this requires a netherite ingot. One of these, one of these. May not do that. We're not interested in that one. This one and this one. Ooh, and that one. That one is... Aw, it's disabled. Because that looks odd. That looks great. Getting that. You can see inside their inventories, be able to change stuff around, maybe remove stuff you know it screws stuff up or you're trying to do. Yeah, now we need to work with hazy villagers. This requires stone and a lava bucket. This is a bed of any sort, which is fine. Your dirt and a water bucket. We might get you going first. Your redstone and iron. We gotta make 2 traders right now, which means one is definitely going to be made into a cleric, the other a blacksmith, toolsmith, or armorsmith. Armor, tool, and weaponsmith, excuse me. It's gonna be either one of these, one of this one, or this one. One of these. These are definitely the 2 I'm not working with, so I don't know if I want to do armor, tool, or weapon. Whereas these 2 are, I know this one's armorsmith. Why is black wool in here? It goes in here. I do not know which of these is a villager. We will have some immersive. The reason I have the anvil here too is because I don't know if that has a villager trade. I don't know all the modded villager trades. I do know the vanilla. Oh yeah, this just is job station and blocks that have use. We might also get a villager one of these, but we're going to need to get at least someone with I can buy redstone from and someone I can trade iron for. Well, we have a lot of water Yeah, see, we got a lot of water buckets going. So I might, first things first, take all. Return all the glass to the glass bucket. Sorry about that, I got the hiccups. I'm gonna put this on the floor. Thinking about it, I probably should have a door for this place too. Over your side. Nah. We need to have our own set of doors. Match the theme. In the glass panes, since we need a this is yeah, it doesn't matter what type, it just requires glass panes. So we'll just actually now the farmer requires dirt as well. More than enough. We're just doing this to empty out the buckets. Ooh, that's gonna be rich. I'm making 6 farmers. That's nice, that's nice. Two of which are going to be placed at the top. They're going to eventually filter down into a breeder, which is going to filter into an incubator. I don't have pickaxe. Let's go grab a pickaxe. We have a nice house, and we're building our building compound. My hand was in the wrong position, but my wrong space, so I pressed the wrong button. Let's grab a pickaxe. We're burning tools because we have so much of them, we can burn them. The breeder goes here, the incubator here, and the chest for them goes here. Breeder, incubator, chest. Breeder, incubator, chest. Ooh, yeah, I like that, I like that. We're gonna have a 2 right there. And the rest of these are gonna go along this wall, just right here. No, not right there. Because eventually we're going to make hoppers going straight down, but these guys aren't going to get the hoppers yet. This setup's not going to get the hoppers yet. We can't get the villagers and the crops. Yeah, at least we'll start with the villagers. Can we actually config? It may be harder, but I'd like to see the villagers. I need to choose a server as well. I really. And that's what I want to do. Maybe I need to. Nope. Ah. Dash reload. Just reload it. I'll try restarting the game. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, reloading the game did work, because now I can see them. I like seeing them. Now, I just gotta decide, do I want carrots or potato? No, we don't want to do potatoes with these guys. Because doing the potatoes is going to ruin the thing because we're using hoppers. Actually, wait. So hopper into breeder, breeder into incubator, incubator into chest. We follow the same step here. Hot breeder, incubator, chest. We need to move you one over. There we go. Breeder, incubator, chest with the incubator and breeder. That way you have double the production. Now to go get 6 buckets of lava. Yeah, I'm going to be focused on the iron farms right away next because quite literally... Shoot. Because quite literally... Why are you there? I do not have the emeralds for that. Sure, chill on here. Oh, you can even close the doors. Cool, I actually don't care you're in there. I know there's lava over here, so we're gonna go get some. The 3-block jump tall is great for climbing mountains, but it sucks everywhere else. I do like the block stepping. I actually should still have some cobblestone left. I'm gonna make 6 of this time. Like you. Some of those farmers are going to farm in the meantime. We're definitely going to use carrots for the breeding, just because I only want them to have one thing. We'll also have you do carrots, your potatoes, your weeds, and your beetroot. Potatoes. That's beaver right there. Now you guys should eventually... Done. Let's get to the crafting table. Now to get the villagers. I'll sleep the night away because that villager, that wandering trader, gave us an indication that it's nighttime. You are definitely going in. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the only job the network can do. And there we go, we got 6 iron farms going. That's going to be great. Fortunately, we found... Ooh, 9 redstone. That's actually more than I expected. Right off the bat, you're going to be introduced to trading. Now let's grab some beds. Yeah, we still got plenty of stuff. Grab some beds and some wool. 2 beds, 2 wool, and I need some planks. Yeah, boys. And the rest of this, yeah, we're definitely going to have to expand upward for the iron farms. Can't wait for you guys to start producing iron. Yeah, and see, this is why I chose carrots. You just get carrots. Here you get potato and that. Wheat and wheat seeds. Beetroot seeds. But this one is going to get, when I get drawers going, this one's going to get quad or triple drawer. Don't, probably a quad just because of the spring fairy and poisonous potato. Single drawer, dual. You guys aren't getting a drawer. You might get drawers here. Just say, yeah, I might do drawers instead. But now we just gotta wait for you guys to start producing iron. Because I don't have much. But yeah, we got this going. this building built. I'll shut the door behind me. This one built with you thinking you probably can walk. You think probably can walk out that way. The only thing I'm interested in is the mystery scroll pouch. That's it. I have 3 plus G. Map. 2 plus 1 chunks. Literally just this. But I just thought of something. I do have some emeralds, so I can work on the project. Grab you, and then it's right here. Grab one of you. We can get more redstone and actually work on other things. First villager going in is you with a brewing stand. Let's go grab my emeralds because we need redstone. Better than the mystery bundle. One thing that's not get me far, so there's some other things. We're not using the chest up here, so I'll just yoink these 4 right here. Now I placed it instead of grabbed in the crafting table and slucked in the crafting table. Half are going into a hopper. I need sticks. We'll start off with 2 hoppers going into there. Maybe we can get more. Because I need a total of 4 hoppers. I'm dumb, didn't realize it. But if I can make 6, I could start someplace else too. Nope, I made exactly how many I needed. Yeah, I do have one here. Let's start working some speed. I got the breeders working. A compacting drawer.
Huh?